Hello, I'm Matt, and this is the first house I ever bought in 2007, right before the housing market crash. I actually bought it when I was in my 20s. The memories of this place. I'm not in my 20s anymore, in case you guys don't know. A little gray right there. But like these trees were really, really small when we moved in. In fact, this tree is, well, okay, by the way, this is Tiffany, my wife. This tree is even more interesting, I think. Right, Tiff? It has a little history behind it.
It does. The original tree here, even though it was a new plant, it was small, it died.
It did.
And we had to replace it.
Think, man, look, because we put this in the ground, literally.
We did. I feel like it grew taller than even the other ones.
But I remember we were wondering if this was even going to make it. It had a little tie downs. What do you think now, looking at this tree?
It's amazing to see something that you planted and then you come back to and see how it's changed.
Right. We have basically a lot of memories of this house. Like I said, we bought this house. I was in my 20s. Were you in your 20s?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Younger than you.
She could have been in her teens, guys. That's where I was going. She looks so beautiful, my beautiful wife, but we were both in our 20s. We no longer are, right?
No.
So we have to come to a decision on this place. First, let me show you our beautiful house. Let's take a quick tour. Let's go inside. Yes, welcome to our home. And like I said, let's take the quick tour. So the first thing you're probably wondering is, why is there no furniture in here? Well, I guess we'll go ahead and spill the beans. This is obviously the kitchen area where we used to eat. We had little babies, right? Yeah, we actually have 4 kids. But the reason it's empty right now, this has been a rental. 7 years ago, 2016, we decided to rent this place out, babe.
We decided, but we were kind of also forced.
Yeah, why did we do that? Why did we do that?
Because this house wasn't worth
That's right. We bought this, as I told you, at the beginning of the housing market crash, basically the peak. What happened after that is the housing prices went boop. Literally 9 years later, after everyone else had recovered, everyone else and their grandmother, when you say, Tiff, everyone else and their grandmother. Everyone recovered. We still could not sell this house without bringing money to the table. Kid you not, we bought it for $201,000 in 2007. And in 2016, we finally found another place that we liked. We were ready to upgrade. It was only worth $160,000. I'm not really good at math, but Tiff, I think that's like over $40,000 or something.
40,000,
yeah. So that was all we would have had to do. Babe, all we had to do was just bring 40 grand to the table and we could have.
Right, because that was not an option, actually.
Right. So could you imagine making payments for 9 years on a house?
Yes.
And you're literally still 40 grand underwater. So that is why the house is empty. We had to rent it back then.
We did. That means we didn't even have any equity from this house to help us to get into the new house.
We did not. And guys, when we bought it in our 20s, back then it was so easy, Tiff. Do you remember how much we put down on this beautiful place in 2010?
That's when they did the 0%.
Zero! No, we get 0% down. She's right. She's right. But you know what? It rented. It did pretty well. Actually, I remember being very excited about this bar when we got it, and now, 15 years later, it looks a little dated. We do have a little garage. A little 2-car garage. That was always nice. 2-car parking because I'm a bit of a car guy. Also have a car YouTube channel. But I'm trying something new here today. Anyway, that's an aside. Good pantry now, Tiff. Do you miss it?
It's got a good size.
There's 2 of us in here.
It's huge. Yeah, look.
And there's a lock on our pantry door. Why? Why is there a lock? We have a lock on our current pantry door in our current house.
I do. That's because the kids started sneaking snacks. And I literally had to lock the pantry. 4 kids and they ate us out of house at home. Anyway, let's move on. This is the living room, very nice living room, fireplace. This is where we hung out most of the time. What this house is missing is a formal dining room, really, Tiff. It is, yeah.
Do you remember over here, we had the kids with their toys?
This is the toy corner, yes.
Yeah, and the worst thing they did, guys, our couches were right here, and they would always steal my seat. My kids would steal my seat. I come home after a long day of work and he couldn't sit down and... Also here on the main floor, we've got a little office. I used to work out of here. It could be a playroom. We did both with it. A little powder room. They call it a powder room, right?
Maybe.
So there's where you powder. And this is right where we came in. It is a 2-story. So we got the upstairs, but let's take a quick look at the backyard. The backyard's pretty spacious. And I'm gonna tell you the crux of what we're trying to do. Right now, do we sell it? Because spoiler alert, after 15 years, we finally have equity.
Woo!
Not a lot, but we have some. Or do we keep renting it? Because our renters moved out, which is why we're forced to this decision. In fact, Tiff, we were gonna let them extend for a couple more years, right?
We were gonna let them stay, but they were the ones that were not sure, and
they were wanting to move on.
They did.
So let's go outside though. Okay, and this is our backyard. Actually, this is the other thing I would say missing from our current house.
Yeah, we traded the backyard to have the basement, which means they build you into a hill. You're gonna roll down.
Yeah, roll down the hill. We used to have a basketball goal here. Could you imagine playing basketball in this little patio? But the kids were small back then. They liked it.
For them. They were little.
This tree right here, guys, I remember our kids literally climbing it all the time.
That's how low it was. Yeah, those little tiny branches.
You know, this is why I'm sort of struggling with letting go of the house, because these memories. And I feel like I would save it and like let my kids live here one day, but I don't know what to do. As you guys watch this video, leave down the comments below. Let me know what you would do if you were in this situation, because we're not currently using it. No. But we lived in it for 9 years. And if we're able to rent it, we could hold on to it for our kids. So I'm not sure.
My favorite memory back here is this back hill.
It may not be able to tell from video, but it is actually a grade. There you go. That gives a much better perspective. We had these little Tonka trucks from Grandpa, and we would push them down the hill. Here, I'm gonna simulate it. You ready? Here we go, guys. Just imagine you're 3 years old and you're in the little Tonka truck. Sure, it was close to that. They didn't quite fly. But yeah, she was scared mom because...
Oh, the first time I thought they were gonna fall out and hurt themselves. And then we figured out that they balanced in so well, it became something that we just did all the time.
So, you know, the backyard, great backyard, used to grill out right there. And we are upstairs. So I remember very excited because we did own a townhome before this, but we finally had more of our own space. You know, the upstairs, the townhome was so much smaller.
Yes.
Right, and this is probably the bigger part of the house.
It is, it's humongous. Actually, most people are really surprised that there are 5 bedrooms.
Yes, 5 bedroom, guys. This right here is the room that multiple kids of ours are in. This is the toddler room, and yeah, they were messing up stuff, right? Which is why the carpet's good.
Little tiny, like you can see how it was like the little tiny bed that was there.
Yeah, so spoiler alert, guys, we got to do something about the floors at some point. And then we have a much bigger bedroom. This is where it became the boys' room. Right here, guys, was a Hot Wheel track. Tiff, can you come demonstrate how the cars went down? Yeah. Pretend you're the car.
Well, so you put it down there and you go.
That's pretty good, but come here, I can do that better. But I know how to get rid of this jacket better than she did. With the power of YouTube editing, hey, I made it disappear. It went more like this. Sorry, I like to have fun. But yeah, that's awesome. We enjoyed that. And then we have a laundry room.
It was nice to have the laundry upstairs.
Another bedroom right here. This is another big bedroom, about the size of the other one. This is our oldest. Got this corner, got this wing.
Well, and she even got upgraded to the queen size bed because it also doubled as like the guest room.
Yeah.
So
this is our guest bedroom, and you can see there's the big tree and the hill down there. Then we got a little guest bathroom here.
Yeah, this is the one that the kids would use.
It has a full bath, so it's 5 bedroom, 2.5 bath. But wait, there's more.
There is, down the hallway.
Sneak peek at the master. This is the room where we might get some emotions out of Tiff. We might get some emotions out of Tiffany. What is this room, babe?
This room, right across the hall from the master, was the nursery. For the first part, I had all the kids in a little bassinet beside my bed. When it was time that they were starting to be weaned a little bit, it was time to move them across the hall. And so this was the first room that they would be in.
You had all of your babies in here, just about. Yes. Our oldest one was born in our townhome. She was really young. She was like 1.5 years.
Yeah.
In here, right there, Mama.
Yeah.
Do you ever have any memories, anything about that?
No, I do. You know, those late nights are quiet, and maybe those are the little special times that you actually got to have with them. Stop! Oh my God.
I got some tears out of it. It's right here. Well, you better go touch the wall or the carpet or something to get your final memories. Wait, final. Does that mean I'm already thinking about a decision? No, we'll see.
Crazy thing too is we bought this house. I was only pregnant with the second one. We didn't know. We actually didn't have plans for 4 kids. I don't know why we thought we needed a 5-bedroom with only 1.5 kids. Like,
it's something I've noticed though, actually. I've noticed a lot of people buy a lot bigger houses than they need from what we've seen.
True.
And it turns out we actually needed it. This will always be special because in the middle of the night you walk right across here.
I had that, and I had a little rocking glider and stuff. And I'd sit in
You'd sit right in that corner right there and take care of your baby. Yep. So, all right, that's the emotional section. Yes, the master bedroom is huge, huge. Maybe this is why we bought the house. Like, check it out. Tiff, do you remember, like, when we saw this room?
I mean, it's basically the same size. It's like the garage that's right up underneath it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm over here. Take a look, guys. This used to be, well, we had a couch in here. It was almost like a second living space.
It was so big. We had our king size bed and a couch right here and the TV. Like, we
some massive room.
So much room.
The vaulted ceilings, great lighting. Closet for me. And she had her own, guys. Right here, right through the master bathroom. She had her very own closet.
I had a huge closet.
And we got the master bathroom here, guys. So full garden tub, which we don't have that anymore in our master bathroom.
No, we don't.
We just have the shower, a nice big shower, and then of course it's a little shower right here. Yeah, nice little space, and that's the upstairs. I think the total square footage is about almost 2,500, something like that. So it's a lot of space. It's really decision time. Your choices, babe.
Our choices right now are to see if we can sell this, or if not, then maybe we have to try renting it again. I think those are our 2 options.
Yeah, well, the great thing about selling it, I've heard, is that, you know, how you put a house up on the market and like there's bidding wars and people.
Just boom, it's gone.
Oh, wait, this is no longer the summer of 2022. It's not June or July or August. It's November. Yeah. So what's happened with the housing market?
I think we're catching the wrong hill again.
We missed it again.
Missed it again.
Guys, we missed the peak of the market, but we're in a lot better situation this time around.
True.
Currently, we don't have renters. The house is set up, and should we just go ahead and spill the beans? Now, I feel like we should tell them in the kitchen. You ready to transport?
Yeah.
I'm a Star Trek fan. Let's do the transporter.
Oh, transporter.
But the way you use the transporters here is you have to do your thumb.
Right.
Can we do it together?
This magic thing.
Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we're downstairs. Did you install like a easy chute to get down or something?
It's so much easier with
that. But we have a decision to make. Which way are you leaning?
I honestly think I would like to sell it. I think selling it was going to give us the opportunity to maybe do something else.
Wait a second. Now it sounds like additional episode. They don't need to know all our secrets yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, spoilers out. Actually, we already have decided to sell this house. It's actually been on the market now 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
2 weeks. In fact, to get it ready to sell was almost like a whole 3-week process. So we've done a lot of work to it. Tiff, what's everything that you've done?
The entire house was repainted on the inside, and all the carpets were cleaned, deodorized. There were some holes in the wall that had to be repaired.
From the former tenant.
From the former tenant. There was also some cables that they had used, I guess, to install some cables for their TVs in each of the bedrooms that had to be removed. There was about, almost 2 full solid weeks of people coming in through here, deep cleaning, and getting it to be really refreshed.
Yeah. So we still have a chance to rent it. Right now it's been on the market for 2 weeks, but like we said, the market has changed. We've only got 1 offer and it was not anywhere near what we were looking for. So technically we could actually still stop selling it.
Right.
We could take it off market and decide to rent it out.
Right.
Which we were thinking about. What would you guys do? I'm very curious. You're in this situation, if any of you actually end up in this situation, you bought in 07 and you kind of got stuck with a crisis like we did, I would love to hear it because we don't know many people.
I was going to say, I don't think there are any other people.
No, we're an enigma.
I think we're the only ones.
But what would you do, right? Already, we missed the peak value. And, if we rent it, we got to sign a year agreement, so that kind of locks us in.
Please, yeah.
So let us know. But right now, we're still leaning towards selling it. And gosh, I hope it sells because we have to make mortgage. We have to keep making mortgage payments.
We do.
And now we're the ones paying for the electricity and the water.
Water, yeah.
So, man, got to figure out what to do. But yeah, so anyway, I'm Matt, this is Tiffany, and we are starting this new YouTube channel. I have another channel, Gearhead704, it's right here on my shirt. It's an automotive YouTube channel. She's been on that before, but we're trying to branch out and do other things. So if you guys want to see our journey, find out what happens on this house, and all kinds of other stuff, right? So it's gonna be kind of...
Oh, we've got a crazy family. It's
Yeah.
never dull. It's never dull.
No. So check it out if you want. I guess that would be the please subscribe, but you know what? I have this outro already, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Go for it.
All right. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. And we'll see you here next time on Matt and Tiffany?
I don't know.
Matt and Tiffany, I don't know, that's what we're thinking.
Name yet.
I think it's gonna be Matt and Tiffany.
Okay.
See you next time. Bye.